Good morning, today we are doing a get ready with me. I have some new products from the drugstore, like the Maybelline mascara, the Fireworks one, the L'Oreal True Match, the newer concealer, the bronzing drops from Revolution. I have a powder to test from Sephora. This one is not drugstore, but it is a bit on the less expensive side. I have an eyeshadow stick from Maybelline to test as well. So let's just start. I have only the niacinamide serum from The Ordinary on my face. Let's start with a bit of a primer. I'm gonna use the Catrice Skin Glaze. And yeah, I've been buying a lot of makeup lately. I am just very curious. I just want to test everything. I'm gonna let the primer sink in. Let's just prep the lips a bit. We are gonna use the NYX Duck Plum. I made this order with the concealer mascara because of this one. This is the Revolution Bronzing Drops. And previously I said that I don't understand the concept of bronzing drops, and that is still true. Still don't get it. I tasted this one twice. So this is the third time I'm using it. And I see the point. I bought it for a reason, but blush drops, that I for sure don't understand, because it's not a full coverage product or something. It's not a liquid bronzer. I mean, it is kind of liquid bronzer, but a bit more sheer, at least this one from Revolution. So it is perfect for mixing it in with foundations, in my opinion. So I want to mix this one. This is the Essence Skin Tint. I have the shade 20 in here. I'm just shaking it a bit because it is pretty liquidy. I'm gonna put a bit of this on the back of my hand. And then we are gonna put a bit of the Revolution bronzing drops. I have the light to medium shade. I really like this packaging as well. But this packaging is made for mixing, in my opinion. If you want to apply it on your face like a bronzer, you need again to put it on the back of your hand and just take a brush or something like that. I have it in here. Let's just mix and see what kind of shade I created, and then we can put a bit more bronzer if necessary. It is necessary. I am just very happy to be by the pool this year, so I'm gonna just apply it first with my hands, and I'm gonna put a bit on my neck as well, because right here I don't have a tan. Now I'm taking a sponge and blending this one in very well. Again, I have the same problem. All my concealers are a bit too light, except just one. I have a darker shade of the Catrice one, but I can't use that one under the eyes because it is too dark for the under eyes, so it's a bit of a mess. I bought this one because it looks nice and I was curious. It is the L'Oreal True Match Radiant Serum Concealer. I bought the shade 3R, the light medium shade. It's not that dark. The applicator though, it's very interesting. It looks like a very flat on this edge, so it's perfect to get in here. I would say that it's like a light to medium coverage, and I do like the consistency of it. It is very thin, so I do like it. It is a good serumy concealer, but if you have maybe a bit more lines under the eyes or stuff like that, I think this one will work great for that, because it is a bit thinner, a bit lighter weight, so it will not emphasize the texture under the eyes that much. Let's test the Sephora powder. I am very curious about it. It is the shade 18.5N, so I bought a pretty dark shade as well, and it is the matte powder foundation. So this is technically a foundation, but I was curious if I can use it as a foundation, of course, and as a setting powder, just if I want some coverage somewhere or something like that. So it comes, of course, with a spongy applicator, and it has two sides, one that is like a velvety part and one that is like a normal sponge. What side I am supposed to use? I'm gonna use the normal side. I'm gonna just take a small amount. I just want to see how the shade is. Yeah, it seems a bit dark, but I'm gonna set the exterior of the face with this one, with the sponge, and then I'm gonna try it a bit on the middle with a brush, just to use less product. But it's not a very dark shade for me right now, but in like 2 months it will probably be, so yeah, I'm gonna use it a lot more in the summer months. I'm just using it under eyes as well because I'm just curious to see. I'm gonna use just a bit of the NYX powder just under the eyes because I want a bit more powder and just to be a bit lighter there, and just in here on the forehead just to set everything a bit better. But I think it looks good. Let's use a bit of bronzer. I'm gonna use the Buttermelt from NYX, and because I have a shade just too dark, even with this 10 I have the shade 2, and that's too dark because this is very pigmented. I'm using a very fluffy brush. This is from Real Techniques. It is called Duo Fiber Face Brush, and I'm loading the brush very well, tapping the excess and then just applying it, and this way it looks very diffused, very bronzy and beautiful. For blush I want to use a liquid one first. This is the Essence Baby Got blush in the shade Dusty Rose. I bought this one because I loved the highlighter. The highlighter, 11 out of 10. The blush, not my absolute favorite one. I'm gonna show you. It's a nice consistency. The packaging works fine, so nothing wrong with that, but it's not that pigmented, and the only way you can apply it, at least for me, it's like this with your finger on the cheeks, and this way it looks pretty nice. But otherwise, and I think you can see, I put it in here and I don't have any product there, and it's not about the powder underneath or something like that, because I used this one with only foundation and stuff like that. It's just patchy. So the blush, not my favorite one. The highlighter, 11 out of 10, like I said. But we're gonna put this one on top. This is the NYX Buttermelt blush. I have the shade, you know, I hate pronouncing these names. I'm gonna put it below, but it's called, you know, Butta. I just don't like these buttery names. I don't know, I can pronounce them very well and it's annoying me. It's a stunning shade. I'm gonna just pick a small amount because this one as well, it's very pigmented, and I'm gonna focus it mostly where I'm missing the blush from the other product, and then a bit on the nose and a bit in here. I want to do a bit of blush draping, or how is it called. I'm gonna put it on the lid just a bit as well. So I think I'm gonna declutter the blush, but let's use a bit of the highlighter. I think this one is a bit thicker as well, so maybe that is better. But look at it, it's so stunning and so easy to blend. To finish up the face, I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild Natural Finish Setting Spray. I don't think this is the best setting spray out there. I think I used it twice as well. But it is melting the powders into the skin, so I do like that. And it is pretty affordable and very aggressive spritzer, so I'm gonna just stay far away from it. For brows, I'm gonna do a very fast and quick brow. I'm just applying a small amount of the NYX pencil that I really love. This is in the shade Taupe. And then we are gonna use the Maybelline brow gel that I really enjoy. And I'm talking about this one. It is the Super Lock from Maybelline. Yeah, it's just a bit goopy. That is the only thing. The Too Faced one is a bit liquidy, so it's just letting me create a more dramatic brow, but I do love this one as well. Just be confident and apply it on one go. Don't play with the brows that much. Now that I'm seeing my makeup a bit closer, I think the powder did emphasize texture right here. So I'm gonna test it as a only product, like primer and then the powder, just to see how it looks. But yeah, this part looks a bit emphasized. Let's do eyes. I bought this one. This is the Maybelline Color Tattoo. Is not a new product, but it's new to me. 24-hour eye stick. I have the shade 20. I am impressed. So I want to test this one out. So I'm not gonna apply any eye primer. I just want to put this one on the lid and see how it looks, because I discovered that I could use on the day-to-day basis my eye sticks if and only if I don't need to think about it too much. If I need to reach into like 4 eye brushes to blend out things and stuff like that, I'm not gonna do it. But if I can apply a stick on my eyes and just blend it out and put mascara, I could do that on a daily basis. I have enough time. So because of that, I decided to purchase this one. This eyeshadow is absolutely beautiful and it is blending out pretty easily and it looks great. I am already excited. I want to just apply a bit something in the inner corner. I bought this one. This is the Melkior single in the shade Vintage Rose. I wanted a matte white. I was unable to find a matte white. That is crazy. I really was searching for a matte white and nothing at the drugstore that is matte. And for high-end, only maybe, I don't know, Dior or something had a single that was matte, but I'm not paying that much money for a white eyeshadow. And I found something at MAC as well, but again, very expensive for one shadow. So I found this one. It is a very, very, very light baby pink, but it's perfect. I do enjoy it. It's a perfect inner corner highlight. I am very happy with it. So this mascara I used twice as well. The effect is nice, but I don't love two things about it, and it's not becoming my favorite mascara. First of all, you get way too much product on this brush. I need to clean it up. Very annoying, because if you are not cleaning it up pretty well, you will have spidery lashes, and I just don't like that. Second of all, it's just too big of a brush for the small teeth that it has. So for my, usually I'm not the best at applying mascara. I'm just blinking into the mascara. And for my left eye, I'm always getting product on my lid because of the brush. So that's not great. I'm gonna curl my lashes. So let's apply it. So this is one coat. I do have decently long lashes, I would say. And let me try my best on my left eye to not get product on my lid if possible. I'm officially annoyed. Of course it is my bad, but this mascara, I really don't understand sometimes with myself why I am still testing mascaras, because I have two that I love. I need just to stop because all the others are just a bit disappointing in some way or another. So this is the mascara with two coats. It looks nice, but I can get a more voluminous and dramatic eye with my Essence one that is way less expensive and still better. I don't know what to say. I love that one a lot more. Let's do lips. I'm gonna use these two. The E.L.F. lip liner that I really love. It is the shade Truth or Bear. And I'm gonna use the shade I Soar from L'Oreal in the No Gloss. I really enjoy the gloss. So let's do that. Okay, and this is the final look. I did overline the lips a bit too much, but anyway. So I do like the eyeshadow. It looks nice. I need to wear it more to see if it's long lasting as well. The mascara I will declutter. I don't like it. And as well as the Essence blush. I don't like them. They are not the best. Then what else did I test? The concealer looks really nice. I do enjoy it. The bronzing drops from Revolution as well. I got them with a purpose and they are doing the job, so I am happy. They are a great mixer. I do need to use them as a bronzer, but I didn't buy them for that, but just to give you an accurate review. The powder from Sephora, I need to test it more because it seems a bit heavy right now, right here, and as well on my mustache area. It's just a bit ugly. Yeah, overall I do enjoy the look. It's nice and very summery. If you like this video and you want to see more from me, please subscribe and give it a like, and I'll see you next time.